What is up, watch people? Talking timepieces with Tony, and today I am wearing my Cartier Santos large with the burgundy custom Cartier leather strap. I do love this strap. It is awesome. Very expensive, but it's very cool. So I was going to do a different video today, and I'm still going to do it, but this one I'm doing it based off of one of my viewers' comments. And basically I didn't write it out or print it, and I'm just going to go verbatim, and I'll post the comment. And I'm not mentioning the person's name just because I didn't ask permission or say I'm going to use their name. So either way. And basically the comment says that they went into a authorized Rolex dealer. They said that you're too poor to own a Rolex, and people who own Rolex don't dress like you. So, what kind of experiences have you had? Is that like legit? Let's talk about that. Let's if you walked into your dealer and you've got a sales rep like this, or what about the opposite, the one where there's the one who plays like Jesus and all the kids want a Rolex? Don't worry, I'll put you on the list. Anyway, so let's roll the intro and we'll talk about it. Okay, so this viewer, he left me this comment, and I find it, no disrespect, man, but, it seems pretty brutal that anybody would say to someone, you're too poor, and people who own Rolex don't dress like you. That's really, now, granted, I've had some experiences with ADs, and not, I live in LA and I dress like I dress, but I've traveled to a lot of places, man, and I've been to a lot of ADs, and I've had good and I've had bad experiences. Okay, so probably the worst experience I had, and it happened twice when I was in Utah, believe it or not, Salt Lake City. Extremely judgmental, and the sales rep, I asked to look at, I think it was a Datejust, simple Datejust, and she just basically told me that, son, that's a lot of money, and she wouldn't show it to me, which I thought, wow, that really sucks. How do you know what I do or don't have? Now keep in mind, I've been to ADs in various, all over in different countries, and so I'll post some pictures, okay? So, not that I want to put a whole photo fest of me, but this is how I used to dress. I had long hair. I dressed, and this is how I dressed on a daily basis when I was on the road touring. I would dress with, I had the long hair, or I had bandana. I have pictures when I was in Taiwan. I'll post a couple of pictures when I was in Taiwan. Me and my drummer, Brent Fitz. That's a picture of Hooters in Taipei. If you recognize the drummer, he is now the drummer for Slash in the Conspirators. He played with a lot of people, but back then we were touring together, and I had no real problems in a lot of the places that I went to. In Taiwan, I think, there's a picture of me walking through the streets looking for the ADs, and then, I get to one, and they didn't really give me the time of day, but then because of what I was doing while I was out there, got word, and they treated me fabulous, but that's different. As far as different parts of the world that I've been in England, when I walked into an AD there once, the sales rep just said, nope, and that was it, Again, I was in my 20s, I was young, I had long hair, I didn't look the part. However, for the most part, regardless of how you dress or how, it's just how you carry yourself. I'm not saying to this viewer that maybe you didn't carry yourself correctly. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you walked in and maybe you had. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see the scenario. It just seems a little bit odd that they would specifically say something like that to you. I mean, I don't know where this happened, so let me know in the comments, where did this happen? I think I commented on your comments anyway, asking you where this happened. So I guess to everyone out there, what kind of experiences have you had? Now I know there's good and bad, and it all depends on how you act, is how you interact with somebody. If you dress like a bum and you go into a Bentley dealer in Arkansas, if they even have a Bentley dealer in Arkansas, then you might get treated like shit. You're in Hollywood, LA. That's different because they don't know who you are. You might be a celebrity. You might be someone. If you're in there buying it, they'll treat you okay. There's some sales reps, no matter what, are arrogant, cocky, and they don't want to deal with you. Simple as that. Some people don't like their jobs. Some people think they're better than you. Some of these sales reps are way out of line. But at the same time, I've really only had a couple of bad experiences ever. Didn't ruin my day. But like I say, generally when I go anywhere to an AD now, I get treated very well. I go in. I mean, usually I'm wearing a nice piece. I have walked in with my Swatch watch on, and didn't matter. It doesn't matter. So that's pretty much what I have to say about that. My question or my video on this really was to see what kind of interaction you've had with your ADs. And so just post in the comments what you think. Like and subscribe. I appreciate it. My channel's finally starting to grow, and I really, really appreciate that. So having said that, I'm going to do another video on what I initially was going to do. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll talk soon.